deal with this. I will codify a lot of these requirements once with the school nurses, and then we'll communicate that with parents. But the big issue will be just sending children home who exhibit a certain scenario of symptoms. And secondly, we're still waiting to hear about the availability of free H1N1 vaccine. We're not dealing with seasonal flu. That no parent should be waiting on that. If they have questions, they should be going to their pediatricians. So there's no possibility that we'll be even having this available. There may be a possibility that the H1N1 vaccine may be available later in the fall, and if it is, we would work with our local Department of Health to establish probably after-school clinics where parents can bring their children in. So we would be facilitating that. And certainly parents should be working with their pediatricians, but our understanding is through Dr. Lori Witz that most pediatricians' offices will not be getting this free H1N1 vaccine. So there's a whole issue of sign-offs and all of that. We would just work with the Department of Health to help facilitate it should it become available. Thirdly, I've included for school committee use a new law on ethics. And there were two laws really that will affect school committees and public officials. One is the ethics law, and the second one is the open meeting law. There's some changes to that. We'll talk later about the open meeting law changes, because that doesn't go into effect until next July. Fourthly, I want to alert the school committee, you did approve the planning for a trip to Spain. The providing company has been changed to EF Tours, so that's the only change in the itinerary. Fifthly, we have been notified that there's a new parent support group. This is the Middle School Science Olympiad Parent Support Group. The Middle School Science Olympiad is a new student activity that emerged last year, and we're very pleased that we have a group of parents. Actually, Mr. Lee is taking us here tonight, is one of the organizers of this group.
Now that's a 503C, is that what? Okay.
We're working on it.
Great.
And you have a board member who is a coach.
A Science Olympiad coach? It's not me. No.
You are?
Must be Cliff.
Good for you.
Did they have science back then?
Yeah, let's just start. No,
They just started science, right? Yeah, that's it.
it has something to do with around.
It was just starting out with history.
And lastly, it's really a pleasure to announce that Coach Frank Carey is again being recognized as High School Division II Regional Coach of the Year by the American Baseball Coaches Association and Diamond Sports Company. So early January, Coach Carey will be honored for that award.
That's great.
Dave, I have a question on those questions. It says, general recommendations from the Mass Department of Health, Public Health include exclusion of students with flu-like symptoms.
Right.
Are we adopting those general recommendations?
Are we adopting them as a school department?
Right.
We're actually being asked any child who presents with a symptom of 100°.4 and either a cough or a sore throat. So a child is in school, a child is sent to the nurse's office because the child appears to be ill, and it's determined that the temperature is 100°.4. The child is exhibiting either a sore throat or a cough. Parents will be asked to bring their child home. And then the child is asked to stay home until the temperature is down for 24 hours without the assistance of fever-reducing medications.
Okay, so it's at the discretion of the school nurse.
If
Doesn't
those
sound
symptoms
that
present.
That's like discretion, if those symptoms are there, yeah.
Sore throat or a cough,
Correct.
not both. For instance, if a child is sent home at 9 o'clock on Tuesday morning return 24 hours later, if they've met that requirement. Do we have a policy in place that will then allow those kids to participate in extracurricular activities? Because a lot of times, if you've missed the day before the practice, you can't.
They're not in school, and therefore they would not be allowed to participate. You know, for example, under state law, if a child has strep throat, they need to be home and they can return after they have been on antibiotic treatment.
Yeah, I'm talking, but when they do return, say they return on that
Right.
Tuesday, there are some coaches that will say they cannot participate in a game on Tuesday because they missed practice on Monday.
That's a coach's decision.
That's a
Right.
coach's decision,
Yeah.
and I really think
It's
if we're
coach's
going to this extreme, that we need to ask our coaches to be lenient on that point.
Because we're sending the kid home, we're making the kid
And they
go
might
home.
not have the flu.
Right, they might just have a fever.
My kid's got allergies, he's got a scratchy throat and a
Throat
stuffy
ulcer,
nose
yeah.
all day long. He's got no fever. He could be sent home, and I would hate to have some coaches allowing flexibility and others not.
That's not good for
Yeah.
Only Jerry could say that. So I just like that.
Well, we'll certainly look into it. I just wanted
yeah.
to, again, this will be written down and codified, and the nurses, our school nurses will be involved in this, and then we'll disseminate that information. But we're rapidly moving into a season. We're hearing other school districts are experiencing issues around flu-like symptoms. Again, whether it's seasonal or otherwise, I don't think there's a distinction being made. It's simply to have this round of symptoms, and the child is in school, and we know the children sometimes are sent to school, they're fine, day goes on, and we anticipate that we're gonna have difficulty, as we do now, getting parents to come out of work to pick their child up. So we'll be putting into practice just a way to kind of separate a child who has those symptoms from others, so that we really have a handle on controlling the spread of potential disease. The Mass Department, our local health department, through the grants and state Department of Public Health, has access to hand sanitizer. We're putting in all of the schools, in large, cafeterias and other areas, hand sanitizers, where you, again, encouraging children to obviously wash their hands. In elementary schools, most of the classrooms have sinks, so good hand washing, education. The nurses are on top of that. We may think about the possibility of using precautionary masks for children who have to remain in school until such time as their parents can come and pick them up. The last thing we need is a nurse then who is now ill and not able to put what is ill.
That's a good point. Does this apply to staff as well?
That does.
Yeah. Okay. All right, those meeting dates.
Really good.
Is town meeting 6:30 or 6?
6 for us, right?
Yeah, we meet at 6.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
Town meeting's at 7.
Right.
Yeah, y'all meet at 6.
Oh, it's 6.
6.
Yeah.
And then I have it right here, October 13th.
It's a Tuesday.
We may have Thursday at town meeting, if we don't get that Monday night, then 13th regular meeting, the
Can we
26th.
schedule that?
Thursday?
Yeah, October 7th.
Yes.
It'll be the 8th,
Jerry
right?
might not be able to make that night, but I
Eighth,
do,
right.
And then you're gonna have to schedule
yeah, interviews.
interviews.
And so,
Those are not interviews.
No.
Well, they would be.
they would be, interviews with the interims would be, so I did ask every member to send me dates that would be available. We may, David, I might take, can we schedule our October 5th at town meeting for 6 PM?
It is 6 already, you made a mistake, it's 6:30, it's supposed to be 6.
And I might use some of that agenda time for an interview. No, you have a full agenda already?
Plus we'll be at the high school, and
We
just added the discussion about adding Jen's
Jenny.
permanent position in. I don't think we can do that.
I think,
I'm
I
gonna
need
really
to-
try to get close together at 6 as well, so.
Yeah.
I
what
would
about
push it.
Tuesday and Wednesday of next week?
Anyone have any objection to that?
As long as you start 6:30 at the
I just
earliest.
need dates to be able to float by.
We should be able to get 2 candidates in a night,
Right,
if they can make it.
right.
They're
So
retired,
when I
so-
call them, I wanna be able to say.
They're retired, they should have
There's a
plenty of
much
time.
cooler
Yeah.
life.
Yeah.
All right. I got dates and times.
No, they're
for
probably
everybody.
pulling a boat out of the water somewhere or something.
All right, then I will get back to everybody with those dates.
And we're gonna do 4 candidates, right?
4 candidates.
Okay.
Did I send around the resumes?
Yes, you did.
I did, okay. So, yes, those are the, first of all, we'll start with it. We need to go into more, then I need to get another list. Okay, all right. Do you have a motion to adjourn? Do
No.
we need an executive session?
You don't?
No?
All right. Motion to adjourn. Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.